Khan, Shalom. All praises and glory go to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakar, Apostle Ramlab, and a Shalom to the sincere Achim that are pushing this word sincerely and in truth. Before I continue, I want to say that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel, that the Bible speaks about the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. The people that live in the land of Israel today, they go back to the that call themselves Israelis. They go back to the Khazarians, which go back to the biblical tribe of Amalek. You know, that's the head tribe of the nation of Esau, Edom. And the people that call themselves white, European, Caucasian, Australian, or American, they all go back to the nation of Esau, Edom, which is the only nation upon the planet Earth that will not receive mercy from the Heavenly Father. With that being said, these videos are made to wake up our people, to lead them back to the Heavenly Father, because heavy judgment is being passed upon the planet Earth. Now, as you know, there's already a war going on in Russia. There's already a war going on in, not Russia necessarily, but more in Ukraine. In Gaza, you have a war going on that you can't even call that a war because they can't really fight back, you know. So-called Hamas, as they say. You know, the new boogeyman, just like Al-Qaeda, just like ISIS, you know. The new boogeyman that they need to stop. And how they stop it is by bombing innocent women and children and men. You understand? And that's what Esau does, man. But he doesn't do it. For some reason, you never hear about a boogeyman like that being in Russia or in India or in China. You know, it's always a country that's weaker than America, so that they can basically go there. And a lot of times when they have resources, especially. So you already know what it is, man. If you can't see that, you asleep and you ain't waking up, man. You know, then basically Esau can tell you anything and you'll do it, you know. Like the Windows 19 medical procedure, or the sensor that you put in your skin, you know, to buy and sell. That one's coming too. So let's see who has faith and who doesn't, man. You know, because the Most High, He keeps His word. You know, we know that the Most High keeps His word, and we know that Esau never keeps his word. So it's up to you who you want to choose, man. You know. And it says over here, an uninformed majority will always lose to an informed minority. You see. And the informed minority to me is the elect, man, of the nation of Israel, you know, that put their own will aside to do the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I have to add that as well, because if you know about this truth and you're not doing nothing with it, then you're not gonna be how do you say that? You're not going to be of any relevance. You know, you need to be able to be used. That's what we're here for. We are here to be used. And what are we used for? To push this word to the best of our ability to the masses of the Israelites, to the masses of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, because if you can't be used, you're not useful. You know. And that's not my own thing, I have to say. I heard it somewhere, and I thought it was very interesting. That perspective of, the man that said it. You know, I believe it was Kevin Samuels, you know. So, yeah. But anyway, so now it is not time to be, disagreeing over petty shit, you know, bullshitting around, you know, not being able to, solve simple things in the brotherhood, you know. And if you don't fix that, the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will step in and fix it for you. And believe me, He will, man. I've experienced it myself. I've seen it myself. The Most High is not playing, man. You know. It's not about you. It's not about your mother, your father, your sister. You know, it's not about your position. It's about serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And if you have that position, are you using it accordingly to better the brotherhood? Are you misusing it? Are you, playing games? That's not a good thing, man. You know? Especially when Achim and other brothers warn you and you don't want to listen. That's a problem. You know? So, the Most High makes examples out of certain people. And he makes... he shows also that no one is untouchable. You know, that's what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shows us. You know. So there's a lot of things happening. You know, Passover is about to come. So the leaven needs to go. You know, it has to be the things that you lack. You should pray for it. You know. Try to get all the inconsistencies within your character out of there, you know. Make sure you're clean. Make sure you're respectable, you know. You know, if you can't even clean up your house or your room, that's also a problem, you know. It starts with simple things like that, man. You know. Make up your bed, man. Make up your bed. Have your house clean. You know. Make sure you have the things you need. Don't play games, man. You know, especially when brothers tell you things. You know, you need to take those things serious because these are not no regular men. Even the men that are under you. You know, the younger brothers. You know. Don't underestimate them, man. Don't think that, you know, they nothing or they can't tell you nothing. No, man. You know, those brothers are chosen out of the whole planet Earth, out of the whole nation of Israel, to get and acknowledge this word and to submit their own will to do Yahweh Hashem Yahshai's will, man. You know, so if the Most High chose him, you know, to do that, who are you to tell? Who are you to say that he's not special or he can't say nothing? If there's anyone upon the planet Earth that you should listen to and accept advice from, it's the men that believe in this truth, man. Because they're on the same path as you. You know? They're on the same path as you. And they try to be the best they could be within, how should I word this? They try to be the best they could be within the boundaries of this word, of this truth. When you come in this truth, it makes you a better man. It makes you a reasonable and respectable man. You know? Physically, you're gonna take care of yourself. You know? Spiritually, you're gonna grow and not be given to lusts. You're gonna be circumspect. You're gonna know when to cut people off, who to cut off, and who you don't cut off that is in the world. It comes with all these type of things, man. And the Most High is the Most High gives you that spirit to deal with it. And the longer you are in this truth, the better you're gonna be able to deal with that. Don't underestimate brothers, man. The younger brothers, don't underestimate them, man. You know? These brothers, they might be someone you don't know. You wouldn't believe that they are those men that we read about, maybe. So don't underestimate them. The Most High might have him as one of the last coming in, and you underestimate him, you know. And the Most High is just seeing how you deal with your position as someone that's over him. And if you misuse or abuse that position, the Most High might put you under him. That came in years later. You know? You see things, you know, all this sneak dissing and talking shit, you know, getting angry, snapping at brothers, you know, need to stop. If you're still in that spirit, the Most High is going to deal with you, man. You're supposed to want to make brothers better. If you see something that you don't like, you talk to a brother and you try to build him up. You don't try to break him. You don't try to make him feel bad, you know, to lift yourself up. No. You see something, help a brother out, man. This truth ain't only about being rough and tough and you know, no, man. Remember that Yahweh Shai, he washed the disciples' feet, man. You see? And he's the greatest man upon the planet Earth. He washed the disciples' feet. Okay? When they asked him who's good, he said, why callest thou me good? There's only one good, which is one that is good, and that one's in heaven. You see that? That's called being humble, you know? And that's called being careful as well. Be careful, man. Be very careful. Be careful with how you speak to brothers. Be careful how you make brothers feel, you know? Of course, we ain't no softies or nothing like that, but be careful how you deal with brothers, man. Ain't no regular men. They ain't no regular men, man. They might look like someone that's not really interesting, or really they might not impress you physically, maybe even mentally, man. How they talk, they might be, you know, they might not have come to their full potential yet, but that will also come. Once they start getting older, they get more experience, they're going to be, just remember how you came in. You weren't thinking the way you're thinking now. So the same thing applies for these younger brothers. All right? Don't underestimate no one, man. Especially if he believes in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you know, and he stands in the camp with you. Don't abuse your power. Be careful, man. So with that, I want to say all praise and glory go to the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and Shalom.